Help yourself, she said with forced cheerfulness, trying to act like this whole game was as hilarious as he thought it was. No need to leave enough dinner for the rest of us. That smirk again. You in an apron? He teased. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Amanda rolled her eyes, but it was too late to come up with a smart-ass retort. The screen door opened, and Luke had already turned away. "Hey, Noah," he said, crossing the patio. "Give me one of those." Luke's brother stepped outside carrying 2 beers. Typical. "Thanks for bringing me one," she called. "The fridge is right inside." Noah barely even looked at her as he took a swig. "Need someone to draw you a map?" "You said, 'Thanks, Amanda, for finding this great Airbnb for us and then slaving over the grill so we can all enjoy a nice dinner tonight.' Wrong." "Thanks, Amanda, for taking over the grill so no one else has a say in what we're eating or how to make it." Okay. Luke stepped in, holding up his hands. "Let's play a game for the rest of the weekend. It's called How Long Can We Go Without Killing Each Other?" "Does the winner get a beer?" Amanda said, looking over Luke's shoulder to glare at the more selfish twin. "Here," Luke said. "Share mine." He passed her his drink. Her heart fluttered up in her throat as she pressed her lips to the bottle, right where his had just been. It was so normal, so natural the way he took it from her, then passed it back. Like a couple. She could feel how different this was. Except, lately, she had to admit her gutometer had been completely off. The last guy she'd dated, Greg, had been 3 great months and then nothing. She'd left his place one morning and never heard from him again. It wasn't like things had been serious. She hadn't been picking out wedding china or planning their first dance. But it hurt like hell to be ghosted. Not a single response to her multitude of texts. If she'd so misread the signs with someone she'd slept with, what about when it came to someone she hadn't so much as kissed? But Luke wasn't acting like Mr. Innocent, that was for sure. Even when Noah wandered back inside, Luke flashed her a wink before he turned and followed. Is tonight the night? It wasn't going to happen with Noah around, that was for sure. Or their other friends, but that didn't mean it was impossible. For a second, she let herself imagine it. After everyone was sleeping, they'd sneak out of their rooms like teenagers, meet in the cover of darkness. There, alone, they'd finally admit what they'd been too shy, too nervous, too close to each other to say before. "I can't move to LA without telling you I love you," he'd whisper between stolen kisses. "In fact, I can't move to LA at all. It was a mistake to tell Noah I'd go with him. Now that I know you love me, Amanda, I'll stay here forever, and—" "Does somebody smell burning?" Shouts from the house popped Amanda's absurd little fantasy, and she jumped. "Sorry," she cried, pulling the buns off the grill. "You're incinerating dinner." She thought she was free of Noah, but nope. He was striding briskly toward her, 0 dimples on his unsmiling face. "They're charred," she corrected, "not burned." "They're black." "Those are grill marks. That's where the flavor is." He snorted right in her face. "Sure, if the flavor you're going for is charcoal with a hint of shoe leather." "Hint of shoe leather sounds like a pretty good wine, actually." She wagged her spatula at him. She wasn't going to let him get to her. "Anyway, the burgers are fine, so back off." He flicked the spatula away. "A piece of friendly advice? Don't quit your day job to run a vineyard. Or become a chef." Would it kill the man to ever say anything nice or actually do something helpful? No. If everything didn't...